Hello and welcome to Imagine Cruising with Thomson Cruises and Island Cruises. I'm Rachel Pearman, and if you started to think about this year's holiday, then you're in luck, as I've got just the thing. Imagine a holiday where you wake up in a new destination every day, where every day is packed with things to do and see and ways in which to relax, and where the night times are filled with fun and laughter. It sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, if that sounds like your kind of holiday, then you should come on a cruise. And if you pick a Thomson cruise, well, not only will it give you all that and more, you'll soon see it's the stuff that holiday dreams are made of. After all, it's built with you in mind. Coming up, the enchantment of the Caribbean, the warm colours of the Mediterranean, the fascination of ancient civilizations, and a fun and friendly time on board Thomson and Island Cruises. Here at Imagine Cruising, we're dedicated to bringing you superb value on every cruise holiday we offer. We've some superb deals with Thomson Cruises that will make you wonder why you've never picked a holiday like this before. And when you think you can get the chance to visit all the places you've ever wanted to, you'll realise just what superb value you're getting. And if you're dreaming of tropical paradise, we've just the thing to kick off with. It's a stay and cruise offer to the Caribbean. But first, take a look at your ship, the Thomson Dream. If you're dreaming of foreign lands and the perfect spot, then the Thomson Dream could be the answer. The biggest ship in the fleet, she's packed with things to do and places to do them. Whether it's keeping cool or finding somewhere for that cooling drink. The dining on board offers everything from healthy buffet options to stylish gourmet delights. And speaking of treats, pampering is big on board. Accommodation is tastefully designed with cabins to suit every budget. And when night falls, it's curtain up for another night of entertainment to get your pulse racing. With Thomson, you really are living the holiday dream. The dress code on board is casual for daytimes with smart casual for evenings, and you'll want to pack your evening wear for gala night, the captain's cocktail party. There's a choice of restaurants, from stylish dining in the Orion restaurant to 24-hour buffet dining in the Lido restaurant, where you'll also enjoy themed nights. Buffet breakfasts and lunches can be enjoyed in the Sirens restaurant, while you may like to treat yourself to steak or seafood in the Grill, where a cover charge does apply. All restaurants offer an open seating policy, which means you can dine where and when you like, with the exception of the Grill, where booking is advisable. And one of the great things about a Thomson and an Island cruise is that tips and service charges are all paid for upfront in the price of your cruise holiday. Well, if all that talk of steak and seafood is making you hungry, take a look at the rather tasty price we're serving up. I think this offer really goes to show just what superb value we have at Imagine Cruising and what we're able to bring you for this 14-night holiday. That consists of a 7-night all-inclusive hotel stay followed by a 7-night cruise. Those starting prices are per person and are based on 2 adults sharing an inside cabin. The price includes £100 on-board spend per cabin, which will be added to your on-board account. These cruise ships are cashless, which means that you'll have an on-board account priced in sterling for those things like bar bills, cover charges for dining in the Grill restaurant, which I mentioned earlier, and any treatments in the beauty salon. It can also be used for any shore excursions, and I'll tell you more about those shortly. Well, winter is an ideal time to head to a warmer part of the world, and where better or more enticing than the Caribbean. We've the ultimate offer in terms of relaxation, as we've a hotel stay followed by a cruise. Let's see the details. You fly to Barbados and transfer to your all-inclusive hotel, the Barbados Beach Club, for 7 nights. Located right on the beach and with a pool, it's ideally located for making the most of the lively side of Barbados. You then join your ship and set sail for Aruba, a delightful mix of Dutch and Caribbean, with palm trees and gable-topped houses. Continuing the Dutch theme, you call next at Curaçao, the largest island in the Dutch Antilles and home to over 50 nationalities, giving it a real cosmopolitan feel. The capital, Willemstad, is a mix of Dutch and Spanish colonial architecture dating back to the 17th century. You come next to Margarita Island off the coast of Venezuela, and you can wander local markets, marvel at the incredible brightly coloured bird life in one of its many national parks, or enjoy fresh seafood at one of the beachside restaurants. The Spice Island of Grenada follows, and this very lush, scenic island is packed full of waterfalls, rainforests, lakes and stunning white sandy beaches. You then come to one of the prettiest islands, St. Lucia, a paradise of rainforests, banana plantations, glorious sandy beaches and lively markets. Then you return to Barbados, where you disembark for your flight home. Wow, it's all sounding too good to be true, but that's where you could be. The itinerary may vary slightly depending on which date you choose to book, but here's a quick reminder of what we've seen. Your first 7 nights are spent making the most of all that Barbados has to offer before joining your ship. And then it's a roll call of enchanting destinations. You could be swimming in the warm, clear waters of the Caribbean, feasting your eyes on the awe-inspiring landscapes, browsing in the local markets and soaking up the atmosphere. Excursions do cost extra, but are a great way of getting the most out of your time ashore, and you can book these on board your ship. Even if you just want to relax on one of the many sugar sand beaches or stop for a bite to eat at a local restaurant, you'll come away with memories to cherish. There are so many reasons to book this cruise, so here's a quick reminder of why you should. You'll enjoy a 7-night stay in the Barbados Beach Club on an all-inclusive basis, which means that in addition to all of your food, selected alcoholic and soft drinks are included too, along with afternoon tea and a number of activities. These include tennis, mini-golf, snorkeling, hobby cats, boogie boards and kayaking. Your stay on board ship will be on a full board basis, and we have cabin upgrades available from as little as the price you see on screen. What this means is that instead of a standard inside cabin, you could upgrade to a slightly larger one with its own sea view. You still get the same ensuite bathroom and queen-sized bed, with the added bonus of being able to see the gorgeous scenery from the comfort of your own cabin. You're also getting £100 spending money per cabin for use on any excursions or those extras I mentioned earlier. Your return flights are based on Gatwick and are included in the price of the offer, along with transfers to and from your ship and the airport in Barbados. Call as soon as you can to book this incredible holiday. Go on, turn that Caribbean dream into a reality. Next up, we've a stay in one of the most popular islands in the Med, Mallorca, followed by a cruise around the Mediterranean on board the most laid-back, down-to-earth ship in the fleet, the Island Escape. Now, you may think that a cruise ship would be the last place you'd want to take children, but the Island Escape is very well geared up for your little ones, with kids clubs for ages 3 to 11 just brimming with creative games, storytelling and team challenges, along with mini discos, my daughter's favourite. And if you are travelling as a family, do remember to ask about our child prices when you call. So now it's time to meet your ship. They like to keep things informal on the Island Escape. After all, that's what holidays are all about. This friendly ship offers a bright and fun environment for life at sea. Mealtimes are a relaxed affair. And with 3 restaurants on board, there's loads of choice, with one for those nights when dressing up is part of the fun. And as this is a family-friendly ship, the kids are more than all right, giving grown-ups the chance to relax as they choose. And after a day of doing exactly what you want, it's party time. Inside and out. Making this a fun-packed holiday escape. It's as action-packed and fun-filled as you care to make it, with pampering treatments in the beauty salon on the menu too for a little extra. Mealtimes are flexible, as you might expect, with flexible dining in 2 buffet restaurants and waiter service in the stylish Oasis restaurant, where a cover charge applies. I'll tell you in just a moment where exactly you'll be heading, but first, let's see the kind of price we're talking about. Yep, here at Imagine Cruising, we've come up trumps yet again. This 14-night stay and cruise is yours from this incredible price. Just think, you're getting a week's half-board stay in Mallorca, followed by a 7-night cruise around some of the Med's most glamorous hotspots. Prices are per person and are based on 2 adults sharing an inside cabin. And it's always worth asking about the price for other cabin types. And included in the price is an upgrade to an all-inclusive package for your on-board stay, enabling you to enjoy not just all your meals, but your drinks too. And that includes hot, soft and alcoholic drinks, with the exception of branded and premium drinks, such as champagne, bottled beers and water, and specialty coffees. This really is a superb price for a 2-week holiday by any standards. So make the most of it and call our friendly cruise consultants as soon as you can. So let's see the details of this 14-night Mediterranean stay and cruise. Mallorca offers some of the most glorious sandy beaches and coves of anywhere in the Med. Follow that with a cruise around some of the Med's most fascinating and glamorous ports of call, and you've got an unbeatable combination. Let's see exactly where you could be. You fly to Mallorca and transfer to a hotel for the first week. The Radon Jaime is in Santa Ponsa on Mallorca's southwest coast and is a short distance from the main beach. It's given a 4T rating by Thomson and is in a quiet part of the resort with its own pool and large sun terrace. After a week spent enjoying all that Mallorca has to offer, you join your ship and set sail for Propriano on the breathtaking, rugged southwest coast of Corsica. From there, it's a short hop over to Civitavecchia, the port for Rome, and a coach transfer will get you to the centre, the Colosseum, the Trevi Fountain and Spanish Steps. You then sail north along the Italian coast to Livorno, from where you can take day trips to Pisa or Florence. The Duomo, Ponte Vecchio and Uffizi are all within walking distance of each other and well worth a visit. Or you might like to just wander the streets, soak up the atmosphere and do some shopping. The French Riviera is next, with a stop at Jet Setting Cannes, home of the famous film festival. And here you can flop on the beach, stroll its medieval streets full of charm, or join the glitterati and head for the Croisette, full of designer shopping. Maybe stopping for something to eat or drink in one of the cafes. From there you sail to Mahon in Menorca, boasting one of the largest natural harbours in the world. It's quite a sight, and this is the place for gin production, and excursions here include a tour of the gin distillery, which dates back to the 18th century, and the days of British soldiers stationed on the island. You then head back to Palma, where you disembark for your flight home. And of course, there's the oasis of your comfy ship to come back to at night, ready to whisk you off to the next